Go ahead.
Hey man, welcome back, man. Listen, man, I want to thank y'all again for watching, right? So, welcome to Mind Strong Studios. Here, man, we're gonna discuss some very, very creative topics, man. I know we're not saying anything that's not being said, but we have our way of saying it, our way of doing it, that we know is gonna reach so many different people. So this is my partner here, See the God, man, and he's gonna give me the questions, man. And we just gonna go ham with this thing, man, and know that it's gonna reach somebody who needs to hear what's being said. So welcome to Mind Strong and See the God.
Yeah. I'm Seed of God. Hello, world. Nice talking to you guys again.
Mind Strong.
And I'm here with Donald, and we got a lot to talk about today. We got a few things to discuss. And, we got a couple of things to talk about. I'm just going to bring up a few topics and ask them a few questions, and we'll go from there. So you ready for this, man?
Hey, man, I was born ready, man.
It's been a pleasure, and God is good. God is good. You want to bring in God, in this room today, to protect us from anything, any projections. And we ask God to protect us here as we speak today from any entities or anything that's trying to come into this room and trying to stop any distractions. So we really thank you, Father God, for your protection each and every day and for waking us up today and allowing us to be here to start this podcast and to get on with our questions. So,
Amen. I want to thank you, Steve, for even coming by, for stepping by, man, and for giving me this opportunity to get to know you better and to just grow together, man, as one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about one. Yahweh God is everything, man. And so we give him praise because he's worthy.
Amen.
That's why we're here today. So I'm listening, I'm waiting.
As you can see what's going on in the world now, and a lot of things, we can't really figure out on our own. We have to bring it to the Most High, and he answers our questions. He give us answers, and we really can't figure nothing out without God. So, a lot of things we it's okay to bring to God, if you have any questions or anything that you're going through in your life, especially spiritually, we're going through spirituality right now, battles, we battling right now. So right now it's a different world we're living in, what you see, what's going on in the world right now, and what you think of it.
Wow. Great question, right? So I can go that so many ways with that when it comes to what's going on in the world right now. It just seems like we have lost our way. And when I say we have lost our way, I feel like we have lost our way spiritual as a people. This body is just here for a moment, but we are spiritual beings trapped in this body. And so many people, there's over 7 billion people on the planet and over 300 million in America alone. And it just seems like everyone is going one way. If society or music or entertainment or movies say this is what it is, it becomes the norm.
Yeah.
And if you're not going in the direction that everyone seems to be going, something's wrong with you. And I want to tell all those on See the God and Mind Strong, it's not wrong with you.
That's right.
You are uniquely made. You were created to be heavy set, black, white, green, yellow, purple for a reason. And if everyone was of the same pigmentation, we'd still find a problem. So let's stop listening to these governing officials, these people who are just taking our monies and programming us to believe opposite to who we are and what we are. The Creator made us in his image, right? So we're not God in the capital sense. We're small, lowercase God,
Right.
We are creators.
Right. God is within us all.
Within us, it was in everything. In everything and everybody. He's in his table, he's in his computer, because he says in his word, I am all. There's nothing that we can give him but our total committed alliance. And we chase things that's some material possessions that fade away. Money, cars, girls, sex.
Right, the worldly things.
The worldly things. And you'll never be fulfilled
Mm-hmm.
until you actually humble yourself.
Mm.
It took me 10 bullets on March 7th of 2024 to die to live.
Sweet, brother. Amen.
I smoked crack for over 25 years. I did coke. I did it all. Rob store. I did it all.
How did you overcome those obstacles at that time?
I never overcame them. What I did was I just went through them.
Okay, good.
I went through those things, and it made me the man I am today, to where I'm a man.
So in reality, you can't run away from your problems. You actually
you got to face it.
You got to face it.
My brother, he did a podcast the other day on message that he gave to people about fear. Fear can be two things. It can be a good and a bad thing. Fear is something that I can use to overcome it later on.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, man, go through what you have to go through to get to where you need to be. And so, let's stop running behind society, believing that it's about the nice car and the biggest house and the girl with the biggest butt. No, it's not about that, man. But if you have to go through that, go through it.
Right, exactly.
That's how I see it. Man, my mother passed in this same room, and I laid in the bed with her 30 minutes before she died. And I feel like she left knowing that finally that little Blackie is all right now. And so, hey man, thank y'all. Thank y'all.
It taught you a lot, and you learned
a lot.
Yeah. And that's a good thing, because in actuality, I think the strongest person is the one that been through many obstacles in life, because it'll build you and it'll show you, and you'll understand who you are later. A lot of people don't understand what they're going through at the time that they're going through problems, because, we all look at it as, oh, I'm this and that, I can't never accomplish this, or I don't know why is this happening to me. A lot of times, things are meant to happen the way they happen, in order for you to see the stuff that you haven't saw, and in order for you to know yourself also. We have to face our fears and face the battles. We can't run away from them. So, they're here to come. Obstacles are here to come. And it's how you handle it. And whatever you put out into this world, you will receive back.
Yes.
So, always make sure that you're putting out good energy out there, so that way you can receive, good energy back to you, And I want to, and you did bring up, brought up that you overcame the drugs and stuff like that. You got a lot of people right now, that's facing, addictions, and they can't overcome it because it's something that okay, maybe some have tried, but it's something like if you don't practice working on your desires, because that's where the enemy seems to attack you more, then you're going to always be into going back and forth with self, back and forth, and we don't want to live like that, A lot of distractions throw you off in a lot of different ways. So to be strong, to be a strong-minded person, you got to go through the battles and you have to face them. You have to face them, in order for you to understand.
And see, I agree, and I don't mean to cut you off. I really agree with what you just said, because a lot of times we don't want to face what we are facing. So I went through drugs for over 20-something years, 25 years, and I didn't want to face it.
Right.
I wanted to use excuses that kept me going back, digging my own grave. I wanted to use drugs. My son got killed. He wasn't a street young kid, and he got killed. And I went to getting high, you know what I'm saying? And then I heard in my spirit one day, stop using me, Daddy, as an excuse. I'm like,
that's powerful.
What? I'm like, that's crazy. But it kept going. It took that situation on March 7th to change my life. But, so I didn't want to face being responsible. I didn't want to face being a man. I just didn't want to face responsibility.
Right. A lot of people are going through that right now.
Right. Exactly. A lot of people have gone through that, and I'm telling you, And I'm telling you that you have the ability to overcome all of that. I see, and I talk to the same people daily that I've gotten high with. I go in areas, there's nowhere that I can go around here in Miami that I haven't gotten high at. And yes, I'm reminded, but I know one little something can change my whole life.
Yeah.
Just one decision. And I always wanted things to happen overnight. It's not always going to happen overnight, family. It's not. It's going to take, it's a process. Just like when you was born, you was in your mama's arms, your mother's arms, and you know, she changed you, then you learn how to crawl, then you learn how to walk. And we don't want to go through those processes. That was me. I wanted tomorrow, just like that.
Yeah.
And then it happened as fast as I wanted. So I went back to what I knew that was comforting, and that was the drugs.
Right.
And it wasn't.
Right.
And the drugs in itself was a learning situation.
That's right. And I didn't mean to cut you off. You said you've been clean how long now?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. That's
almost a year.
Good,
and this is my
first
time in my life being this focused.
Being focused is a powerful thing.
Being focused and staying focused. And I was lost my only child 6 years ago, and Yahweh, God allowed me to have another son. He's 3 years old. And when I see him, I say how much I would lose if I was to go back to what feels good in the high.
Right. How do you stay focused when the thought come back into mind?
Well, that's another thing. That's a trick. A lot of us don't realize that anything that we think about for a period of time, you think about something long enough, you act on it. This table was someone thought.
Yes.
And they thought about it. They concentrated and they focused on it, and it became a table. Same with the laptop, same with the cup, same with the bottle of water. If you think about something long enough, so this is what I do. Let the thought go through. I don't focus on, dang, I got a couple of dollars. Boy, I know it'd feel good to go out here and sit over there with the homeless people and just get high. I don't dwell on it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I let it go through my head.
Right.
And
yeah, because when you dwell on it, they become your desires.
And so become your action.
Exactly.
Then becomes your action.
Right.
So to get past things, you already have the power. Y'all always told us, man, I gave you dominion over everything. He gave us power over everything. We just don't apply that power. Prayer just is not enough. It takes action.
That's a good thing, you know. Because a lot of people are battling right now with addictions right now, and I think this is a good thing for a lot of people that's battling addictions right now.
And no matter what walk of life you're in, no matter what your walk of life is, you know, and Mind Strong and See the God, man, we're coming together, man, to know. We're not out the one or two. We're gonna get all y'all, man, because this is the mission, to reach the children before they become missing. You know? Reach even grown-ups. Even it's hard to reach grown-ups because we already set a lot of times in our ways.
Right.
But with the kids, I'm a kid person. I love kids, you know what I mean? And so, but I have to learn how to be patient enough with adults.
Exactly. Right.
Who are stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been doing it.
A lot of them been through it. And it's kind of hard, you know, to get them to pay attention to what you're saying because a lot of them feel like they already know it all.
Right.
Already.
So they're looking at the messenger and miss the message.
Exactly.
This is not about Seed and King Strong. This had nothing to do with us. We are just the messengers.
Yes.
Listen to the message.
Yes.
It's the message that can change you. That will change you.
Did you grow up religion or
no, man, I went to church all the time. But we used to go to church and sneak out the church and go to the stores and eat candy and get spankings. But no, my learning, my upbringing with this spiritual thing happened in prison. Prison for me was a college. Prison for me wasn't just a punishment because I didn't go there and conform to the ways of the prison. I went there and I educated myself. I learned about myself. I learned about people. I accepted my wrongs. And it wasn't just because I was black and my mom was on drugs and my dad was on drugs. Yes, that's all facts. But I was in places like that because of the decisions I made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And drugs will take you to those places.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. And some of those places you can't come back from. It's like the grave.
It's never too late to find God in any, tough situation.
Man, God is
God
everything, man. He's in everything. And there's a saying and I used to quote it myself, God works in mysterious ways. No, he don't. I don't believe that. I believe he's working all the time. And there's a part also in the Bible that says they have ears that don't hear, they have eyes that don't see. I believe that he does a lot of things that we just can't see because it's not the way we want to see it.
Right.
So he's working all
so
the
in
time.
actuality, once something happened and it's like whoa. So a lot of people think that, God working in mysterious ways.
No, he
so God is always working.
Right in front of you.
Always
but
working.
You can't see it. You can't hear it. Yes, some people are born blind. Some people are born deaf. Yes, that's a fact. We all know that. We talking spiritually, being able to see it. It's like the person in the boat. In the middle of the ocean.
Right.
And the helicopter, he's out there, he's trying to paddle in water, and he's like, God save me, God save me. And the boat come by. And hey, you need some help down there? He said, no, I'm waiting on God. It's all right. He leave. Helicopter come by. Hey, you need some help down there? The long story, the short is, when he passes away, he asks God where he was, and God said, I sent the boat.
Yeah.
I sent the helicopter. See, you wasn't looking. You were looking for it to come a certain way.
Right.
He said, my ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts.
Right.
I'm not human. I'm not going to do it the way you were created to see it.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
Who would have known 10 shots outside my window I was shot will change me and make me this man.
Yeah.
And I was high on drugs that day.
Right. That is true. So you were shot. How many times you were shot? 10, right?
Yeah, they wanted to say 6.
By who?
By Miami-Dade police.
Okay. All right.
So we're trying to show you that God is always working. He's working in the strangest ways sometimes. And you don't know that this is God because you're looking for him to come out the clouds and all of that stuff when he can be in that homeless person with that buggy. And he said, God bless you. Oh, damn, homeless. Listen to the message. Don't miss the messenger. Miss the messenger, listen to the message.
Exactly.
You're looking at a person because you got an Audi and they got a buggy. Like you're better than them. And you got a house and they stay in a cardboard box. You got a nice, sexy wife. He's sleeping with homeless people on the street. That doesn't make you no better than him. We're all human, right? But those angels come in all types of shapes and forms.
Yes, they do.
Be careful who you entertain, for you may be entertaining an angel unaware.
Yeah.
And we look at these addicts and these people who are less than us, right? They don't have no job, no status. And you're thinking below them, like they're below you. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not below you.
Yeah, we are the same people.
All the same people that's going through different things.
That's going through different things, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Going through different things. Man, I really do appreciate this, man.
Yeah, this is
I
powerful.
needed that.
Powerful.
I needed that. And I feel like the audience, man, our family here, man, at Seed and Mindstrong, they needed it too.
Exactly. And I hope this message gets to somebody, that really needs this.
Right.
And, whoever's watching this, because we got a lot of people that's going through different things and similar things in life. So, maybe the message might not be for you. Maybe it might be for somebody else next to you.
Sure.
So it's okay. And and also like and subscribe also, to Donald here, and I'm Seed of God. So you'll be seeing us more often.
Oh man, so much more.
And this is not going to stop. We're going to continue doing this. Okay. So we got great things to talk about each time we come on here, and we really appreciate this. And I thank you guys for being with us and joining us and allowing us to give you guys a little recognition of what's going on in the world. And we want to.
Hey man, I just want to say, man, hey man, y'all are worth it, man. You're worth it, man. You're worth being better. You're worth your children. You're worth waking up in the morning. You're worth it, man. And the only way, and I know right now it may be hard and tough, and you got your food stamp phone, and you got this going on and that going on. Your girl cheated, and your man cheated, and your grandmama just passed, and your mom just. I get it, bro. I haven't grieved my mother, my son, and my son been dead 6 years. And my father been dead 25 years. Ain't grieved none of it.
Right.
But at the same time, bro, I can look in the mirror today and say, man, you know what? You're a piece of shit, right? But you worth this, man. You're worth it, man. You're worth seeing your son. You're worth him crying and getting on my nerve because I'm an old man now. But you know, but it's all good, man.
Shit,
Yeah, hey, man. What I mean by that's a good thing, man. It's not a bad thing. But man, listen, y'all tune in, man, for real, man, because we're really gonna show out and show up, man, for y'all with God, man. We're gonna show up and show out, man. And this is not the first, but this is not the last for sure.
Right, and this is not nothing religious. This is the truth. This is spiritual talk, you know, and we all about the truth here. We're not here to design any distractions, you know, or trying to force nothing onto anybody. So, you know, we're here with the truth, and it's for whoever needs it, and we for the truth also. So I thank you
y'all,
guys,
man.
and I really appreciate everybody
for
joining us.
Thank you, See the God. Thank you, Mind Strong. We appreciate this, really, man.
And we thank God for this also. You know,
always, he's first. Always first. Always first. It wouldn't be none of this if it wasn't for him, man. We're not trying to preach at you, man, and none of that. But you know,
it's
preaching
just the truth.
It's just the truth, man. We both broke. We ain't got no script we going by. We just giving the blood raw, man. Mind Strong, See the God, Mind Strong, man. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Man, I didn't know this was ever be possible, bro. I just didn't know.
Yeah, God make it all possible at all times. I thank you. I appreciate the
much
time.
Love,
thank you,
love,
brother. Thank you. We'll come again.
We're gonna come
Peace out.
again. Peace out.
Peace out, world.
Bam.